Hello, everyone. This is me, Okoli Chidozie. There's going to be a little shift in my channel these days. I want to be focusing more on automation stuffs. And what I'm going to be doing these days are going to be geared more towards solving some bottlenecks or some problems that people are going to be having while trying to automate. And today I am going to be starting with something that when I started automation, it really gave me a lot of trouble. And searching over on the internet, I was not able to. There were very few videos that explained how you can do that. Now, what we are going to be doing today is this. Assuming you are receiving data into your make.com and the data that is coming in is, for instance, full name, which means the first name and the last name, and you want to split that in such a way that you can use the first name somewhere and the last name somewhere. For instance, you want to do an email campaign and you know that you want to use only the first name. For instance, hi Chidozie, or hi Richard, or hi the first name, whatever the first name is. Now, the load you are receiving or the data you are receiving from the app that is sending you the data into make.com is the full name. So how do you actually ensure that you can take out only the first name and then use it to achieve or do whatever it is you want to do? So for doing this, I'm going to be using a new scenario, and I'm going to be setting a variable using the set variable node, and I'll call the variable full name. Now, the variable is called full name so that I'm not pulling in data from anywhere. I want to set the data inside make.com and then show you how you can split the data to get exactly what you're looking for. So let's say the full name is Chidozie Okoli. Now, if I run this module now, it's going to return the full name, Chidozie Okoli. So how do I split my name, my first name from my last name? I simply need to click on, let me add another module, set another variable. So now I'm going to, first of all, there are two ways I can do this. I can decide to first of all turn them into an array. An array is a list of values inside a container, or how will I, is like a list of values contained inside one container. So what do I mean by that? When you have a list, for example, you have a list of emails separated by comma, or for example, what we have here, Chidozie Okoli is my full name. If I set it into an array, it's going to come with a square bracket. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to use another set variable, and then I will name this names. Then I'm going to use the split function in make.com. Where do I find the split function? I'm going to find it in text and binary functions. So I click on text and binary functions. I use the split function. You can as well type it if you know how to, because if you know how to actually type in the particular function you need, you don't need to come here. But it is a simple thing to just set it by clicking here. So I select split. Now the split is requires me to put in two things. There are two spaces here, one here and another one here. So what it is requesting is this. The first thing is, what do you intend to split? So I'll click on this. What I intend to split is full name. I'll put in the full name here. Now that full name you want to split, what separates the two names, or whatever value you want to split, what is the separator of those values? So in the case of this Chidozie Okoli, the separator is space. So I am going to come here and click on space. Once I do that, I can now save this, and if I run this module again, you will now notice that this one returns it as one item, which is the full name, while this one is going to return it as an array of items. See, it's returning it as an array. So array means that it is returning it in, if there are 3 or 4 names there separated by commas, it's going to return four results. So we have the first one, Chidozie, the second one, Okoli. So that is me. I have splitted the name, but that does not solve the problem for us. If you need to use that somewhere, if you need to use that name somewhere, how exactly do you intend to bring out the first name and bring out the last name? And you can do that from here, but for the sake of this, now there are ways you can do that. I'm going to show you the 2 ways you can do that. Now, assuming what I need, like here, I needed the first name. I needed all the names together, which is why I put the variable name as names, which means I expect it to return an array of multiple values. But if what I needed was just the first name, and I want to achieve that using just this module, now once I have achieved this split, I will cut this split. That's I can copy or cut it, whichever one, but cut is better. Then I am going to go to text function again. Not text function. I am going to go to general function, and then I will click on get. Get will enable me to get a particular one out of those values that the split function splitted for me. So it allows me to pick one out of them. So if I click on get, now it is telling me what do I want to get. I will paste that entire split function inside here, and then I will tell it that there are 1 and 2, number 1 and 2, which is the first name and the last name. I'm going to tell it that what I want is number 1 or what I want is number 2. So here expect me to put in what that split. I put in the split, the total split function there. Then which one do you need? I will now select. If I put 1 here, means I need the first value in that array. So if I save this now, save this, and then run once, you will see that this is going to return only first name Chidozie. That is one way to do this. Now, if I want to return the full name, if I want to return the last name, I put 2 here and save. And then if I run this, it's going to return Okoli, which is my last name. Now, I told you there are 2 ways to go about this. So we're going to set this back to names. We're going to set this back to names, which means this is just taking care of splitting. This node is just taking care of the splitting part. It's taking care of the splitting part. So let's run this again. Let's run this again. So it is taking care of splitting, which is 1 and 2. Now, I can simply add another one here and set multiple variables. Set multiple variables. This allows me to get both the first name and the last name. But if I want to get only the first name with another node, what I need to do is just add another set variable here. And then that set variable, okay, let's start with that one first. So if I add another node here, add a module here rather, if I add another module here, and then set variable. So this is, call this first name. Now, I am going to use the get function, and then I am now going to map the output of this first set variable. I'm going to map the output, and the output of it is names. So I'm going to map the output of it, names, and then I'm going to tell it to get the first one for me and then save. So if I save it, let's detach this first on link. So if I run this once, you see that this is going to get the first name for me from what this splitted. If I use it on this, it will not work. So since this has splitted it into an array, I now pick the first value of the array, which is my first name. Now, if I wanted to go to the, if I wanted to use the multiple set multiple variables route, all I need to do is add item here, call this one first name, then add another item here, call this one last name, then come here and use the get function, what am I trying to split? I'm trying to split the names here, the array, which is the names, and then I'm trying to get the first name is number 1. Then I can copy this and then put it here, and then change this number 1 to 2, and then save. So if I click on this save and run once, you will see that bundle 1, first name Chidozie, last name Okoli. So if I now want to map this anywhere, maybe Google Sheets or wherever, I can now attach and then I can map directly from here. So for instance, let's use set variable again, so that I'll just show you the mapping. That's what I want to show you. So you see from here, I can now map first name, and that is it. And then I can now map last name. So that's how you can split and use the get function to separate one value from each other, especially when it comes to first name and last name. There are also ways you can use this to separate emails. Maybe you have an array of emails, multiple emails separated by comma. You can as well use this to also work on the email and separate all the emails into individual emails. So thank you for watching this. I'll see you in the next how-to video. Thank you.